Welcome to Primetime News. Let's get into the details.
साथियों, नॉर्वे और इंडिया के बिजनेस
At the Norway-India Business and Research Summit in Oslo City Hall, Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed gratitude to the Norwegian leadership for hosting the event and praised the strong foundation of India-Norway ties. Addressing businesses and research leaders, Modi said this partnership is not just about potential but a proven collaboration. He highlighted joint efforts in tackling global challenges of food, fuel and fertilizer security, citing examples such as Orkla's investment in India's food sector, Equinor's supply of LPG and LNG, and Yara's contribution to fertilizers. Modi emphasized that India and Norway are working together across multiple sectors, strengthening economic and research linkages.
ये केवल संभावनाओं की नहीं, ये एक प्रूवन पार्टनरशिप है। आज जब फूड, फ्यूल और फर्टिलाइजर सिक्योरिटी एक प्रकार से ग्लोबल चैलेंज बन गई है, तो भारत और नॉर्वे इनका मिलकर समाधान कर रहे हैं। चाहे वो ऑर्कलो का भारत के फूड सेक्टर में निवेश हो, इक्विनोर से भारत को एलपीजी और एलएनजी सप्लाई की बात हो, या यारा का भारत के फर्टिलाइजर क्षेत्र में योगदान। मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आप में से कई सीईओज भारत के वाइब्रेंट गुजरात और अन्य इन्वेस्टर समिट में भी बड़े उत्साह के साथ हमेशा भाग लेते रहे हैं। अब हमें इस पार्टनरशिप को, इसकी इंटेंसिटी बढ़ाकर इसे न्यू फ्रंटियर की ओर ले जाना चाहिए और हमें अब एक एक कदम से चलने से कोई बात बनने वाली नहीं है। हमें जरा गति भी बढ़ानी होगी और लक्ष्य भी बहुत ऊंचे तय करने होंगे। साथियों, नॉर्वे और इंडिया के बिजनेस और रिसर्च लीडर्स के बीच आज बातचीत करने का अवसर मिला है।
In a significant military move, Pakistan has deployed 8,000 troops, fighter jets, drones and an advanced air defense system to Saudi Arabia under a confidential defense pact. According to top military and government sources, this is not just a symbolic mission but a combat-capable force designed to support Saudi Arabia if the kingdom faces further attacks amid the ongoing Iran conflict. The deployment includes a full squadron of JF-17 fighter aircraft jointly developed with China, 2 squadrons of drones and a Chinese HQ-9 air defense system. All assets are operated by Pakistani personnel but financed by Riyadh. Sources revealed that the pact allows for up to 80,000 Pakistani troops to be stationed in Saudi Arabia if required alongside Saudi forces. Officials say the personnel currently deployed will primarily serve in advisory and training roles, but the scale of the deployment, combat aircraft, air defenses and thousands of troops underscores Pakistan's deepening military cooperation with Saudi Arabia. This comes at a time when Islamabad is also acting as the principal mediator in US-Iran peace talks, having hosted the only round of negotiations so far and helping broker a ceasefire that has held for 6 weeks. However, reports suggest Saudi Arabia has already carried out unpublicized retaliatory strikes on Iran, raising concerns about further escalation. Pakistan has historically provided military support to Saudi Arabia, but its dual role backing Riyadh militarily while mediating between Washington and Tehran places Islamabad in a delicate position in the region's geopolitics. Fresh violence has rocked Mexico, where gunmen opened fire indiscriminately in Puebla state, leaving 10 people dead, including a child. The shocking incident occurred in the east central region, with eyewitnesses reporting that an armed group suddenly began shooting without warning. Authorities confirmed that among the victims were 6 men, 3 women and 1 child. The attack has triggered widespread fear among local residents. Federal investigative agencies have launched a probe to identify the assailants and uncover the motive behind the massacre. This tragedy comes amid a disturbing rise in violent incidents in Puebla. In February, 6 people were killed in a targeted attack, following days later by another armed assault on a vehicle that claimed 6 more lives. Fresh turmoil has erupted in Pakistan's politics as allegations of US involvement in the ouster of former Prime Minister Imran Khan take a new twist. Investigative media outlet Dropsite has reportedly revealed secret diplomatic documents, reigniting the debate over whether Washington played a role in Khan's removal in 2022. The leaked cipher papers suggest that US State Department official Donald Lu expressed dissatisfaction with Khan's stance on Russia during a meeting with then Pakistani ambassador Asad Mazid Khan. The documents allegedly state that if Khan were removed through a no-confidence motion, all would be forgiven in Washington. This revelation has fueled the already controversial cipher case, with Khan insisting his government was toppled by a foreign conspiracy. He remains in detention in Adila jail. However, Pakistani media reports highlight that Ambassador Asad Mazid Khan testified in court that the cipher contained no words like conspiracy or threat. Analysts say the debate now reflects 2 opposing narratives. Khan and his PTI party claim foreign pressure led to his ouster, while US and former Pakistani officials dismiss it as a routine diplomatic communication. The issue has sparked widespread discussion across social media, international political circles, and within Pakistan's military political establishment, raising fresh doubts about US-Pakistan relations and regional stability. Tensions between Iran and the United States are escalating once again, sending global crude oil prices soaring. US President Donald Trump convened a high-level meeting with his national security team to discuss future strategies regarding Iran. Following the meeting, Trump issued a stern warning saying, Iran doesn't have much time. They must take a decision quickly or else they will be left with nothing. According to reports by Axios, Trump met with Vice President J.D. Vance, White House Representative Steve Witkoff, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and CIA Director John Ratcliffe to deliberate on possible war scenarios. And the round of discussions with the national security team is scheduled for Tuesday. Trump told Axios that while the US is open to a deal, Iran must move closer to the position Washington demands or face severe consequences. dramatic accident unfolded during an air show at Idaho Air Force Base, where two U.S. Navy fighter jets collided mid-air while performing aerial maneuvers. In a rare stroke of luck, all four crew members ejected safely using parachutes and are reported to be in stable condition. Eyewitness videos circulating on social media showed the two jets coming dangerously close before colliding, followed by the pilots ejecting and the aircraft crashing to the ground in flames. Authorities immediately cancelled the air show and placed the base under lockdown. Aviation safety experts called the survival of all crew members extraordinary, noting that the collision gave them just enough time to escape. Officials suspect pilot error and have ordered a detailed investigation. In Oslo, Norway, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was warmly welcomed by his counterpart Jonas Gahr Store during his historic first visit in 43 years by an Indian Prime Minister. Store emphasized that in times of global uncertainty, partnerships between democracies are vital, calling Modi's visit a reflection of the growing India-Norway relationship. Both leaders are set to sign multiple agreements to strengthen cooperation in trade, technology, green transition and the blue economy. The visit also comes on the heels of the recently concluded India-EFTA free trade agreement, which is expected to boost bilateral trade beyond the current US $2.73 billion and encourage greater investments from Norway's sovereign wealth fund.
With great expectation in times of uncertainties and rapid changes in the world, polarization and conflicts, it is important to strengthen and build contacts with countries with whom we share fundamental values. Differences there may be, they are small compared to the big challenges out there on the world scene, and we need to work together. Partnerships matter, especially between democracies that share common interests and abide by common rules in the global community. So in this spirit, your Oslo visit is important, Prime Minister. It reflects the growing partnership between India and Norway and the shared ambition to really strengthen our cooperation in many fields. We may be different in geography, culture, size and history, but we have much to gain to work more closely together, and today we will be signing and underlining a lot of agreements that take this partnership forward. In economy, trade has been doubled over the past 10 years. We now have a free trade agreement between EFTA countries and India with great expectations and ambitions, one of the most important trade agreements we have ever signed. New large opportunities for investments, innovation and job creation in areas such as green tech, renewable energy, maritime industries and seafood. And for India, I believe it's the first free trade agreement with European partners of its kind. But we are also moving forward in other areas. We are now elevating our relationship to a green strategic partnership, which gives us the foundation to work on knowledge, resources and ambitions for the green transition, where we depend on succeeding, both of us. We've been looking forward to that with great expectation. In times of uncertainties and rapid changes in the world, polarization and conflicts, it is important to strengthen and build contacts with countries with whom we share fundamental values. Differences there may be, they are small compared to the big challenges out there on the world scene, and we need to work together. Partnerships matter, especially between democracies that share common interests and abide by common rules in the global community. So in this spirit, your Oslo visit is important, Prime Minister. It reflects the growing partnership between India and Norway and the shared ambition to really strengthen our cooperation in many fields. We may be different in geography, culture, size, and history, but we have much to gain to work more closely together, and today we will be signing and underlining a lot of agreements that take this partnership forward. In economy,
in Oslo, Norway, Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed gratitude for the warm welcome during his landmark visit. Calling Norway a beautiful example of harmony between nature and human progress, Modi extended greetings to the people of Norway on the eve of the Constitution Day, noting the shared democratic values between the two nations. He recalled that his visit, originally scheduled last year, had to be postponed due to the terrorist attack in Pahalgam, and thanked Norway for standing firmly with India against terrorism during that difficult time. Modi emphasized that such solidarity reflects the true friendship between India and Norway, as both countries look to deepen cooperation across multiple sectors.
प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ नॉर्वे, दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स, मीडिया के साथियों, नमस्कार। नॉर्वे की यात्रा करके मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। यह देश नेचर और ह्यूमन प्रोग्रेस के बीच हार्मनी का एक सुंदर उदाहरण है। सबसे पहले मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी का इस आत्मीयता भरे स्वागत के लिए हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं और कल नॉर्वे के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डे के महत्वपूर्ण अवसर पर मैं विश्व के सबसे बड़े लोकतंत्र की ओर से नॉर्वे जैसे सुदृढ़ और जीवंत लोकतंत्र की यहां की जनता को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। मैं पिछले वर्ष नॉर्वे आने वाला था, लेकिन पहलगाम में हुए आतंकी हमले के कारण वह यात्रा स्थगित करनी पड़ी। उस कठिन समय में नॉर्वे ने आतंकवाद के विरुद्ध भारत के साथ मजबूती से खड़े होकर सच्ची मित्रता का परिचय दिया। आज जब मैं नॉर्वे आया हूं तो मैं इस सॉलिडेरिटी के लिए हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। योर एक्सेलेंसी,
At a vibrant Indian community event in Hanoi, Vietnam, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh hailed the past decade as the most transformative in India's history. He recalled that when Prime Minister Narendra Modi took oath in 2014, few could have imagined the scale of change that would follow. Singh emphasized that while India's traditions and culture remain intact, the sphere of governance has undergone a dramatic shift. Highlighting India's rapid strides in technology, Singh pointed out that semiconductors, once barely discussed in the country, are now a major focus under the current government. He said the difference between the India of yesterday and the India of today is clearly visible, with the nation advancing at an unprecedented pace.
इस समय मोदी जी ने 2014 में प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में शपथ ली थी, उनकी गवर्नमेंट में मंत्रियों ने शपथ ली थी। उस समय शायद किसी ने कल्पना नहीं की होगी आने वाला डिकेड भारत के इतिहास का सबसे ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव डिकेड होगा। लेकिन आज सभी लोग स्वीकार करते हैं यह जो डिकेड गुजरा है लगभग 10 साल 10+2 का, वह बहुत ही रिफॉर्मेटिव रहा है, तभी सच्चाई को स्वीकार करते हैं। और आज का भारत मैं कह सकता हूं पहले के भारत से कुछ अलग है। हम ऐसे अपने ट्रेडिशंस और कल्चर को लेकर नहीं कह रहे हैं कि अलग है। गवर्नेंस के मामले में पहले के भारत में आज के भारत में आपको अंतर देखने को मिलेगा। अब आज हमारी गवर्नमेंट के रहते हुए भारत सेमी कंडक्टर के क्षेत्र में भी तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहा है। आज कुछ वर्षों पहले सेमी कंडक्टर के बारे में भारत में कोई सोचता भी नहीं था कि आज सोचता भी था कि यह सिलसिला शुरू होगा, लेकिन सारी दुनिया में भारत सेमीकंडक्टर के मामले में अपनी हैसियत बना लेगा, यह कोई कल्पना नहीं करता था। और प्रधानमंत्री जी ने देश से वादा किया था कि 2025 के अंत तक मेड इन इंडिया सेमीकंडक्टर चिप बाजार में आएगी। और मैं कह सकता हूं इस वादे को पूरा करते हुए सेमी कॉर्न इंडिया 2025 के सम्मेलन में भारत में विकसित विक्रम 32 बिट प्रोसेसर चिप प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी को भेज दी गई। जो कहा है उसको किया है।
In Thiruvananthapuram, newly sworn in Kerala Chief Minister V.D. Satheesan chaired his government's first cabinet meeting, unveiling key welfare measures under the Indira guarantees. From June 15, women will be able to travel free of cost in KSRTC buses, marking the rollout of one of the coalition's flagship promises. The cabinet also approved the creation of a dedicated department for senior citizens, the first of its kind in India, modeled on international best practices. Additionally, the honorarium for ASHA workers will be increased by 3,000 alongside hikes for Anganwadi staff and pre-primary teachers. Satheesan emphasized that these decisions reflect the UDF government's commitment to social welfare and inclusive governance.
Meeting decided to two Indira guarantees offered by the UDF. First of all, the free journey of women in the KSRTC buses. It will be implemented from June 15th onwards, 15th June onwards. The details will be informed later. Second, we are going to constitute a new department for the old age people. I think this will be the first one in India. We have many dreams about the old age people. And the reason is that aging is a big problem in Kerala also. And how you are measuring, whether it is a civilized society or not, we think that how the society is respecting the old age people. That is the measurement yard for checking that society is civilized or not. Our dream is that a day will come, Kerala will declare to the entire world that we are a civilized society, we are looking after our old age people decently.
In Kolkata, Chief Minister Suvendu Adhikari reacted strongly to the stone pelting incident in Park Circus. He declared that such lawlessness will no longer be tolerated in Bengal, stressing that the police will act strictly under the BNSS framework. Adhikari said the days of political interference weakening law enforcement are over and hooliganism will be eradicated. He revealed that social media posts had surfaced even before the incident are now under investigation. The Chief Minister assured that the Kolkata police will be modernized and strengthened with infrastructure upgrades to make them one of the finest forces in the country. He also requested the Union Home Minister to retain 40 companies of paramilitary forces until manpower shortages are addressed.
देखिए, कश्मीर में पहले खत्म हो गया, कश्मीर में बहुत पहले खत्म हो गया जब धारा 370 35 ए को एबुलिश किया भारत सरकार, तब से खत्म हो गया। कश्मीर में इस तरीके से इंसिडेंट नहीं होता। बंगाल में थोड़ा आदत इनको पड़ गया था, जहाँ हम लोग को कुछ नहीं करेगा कुछ सरकार, पुलिस का अंदर भी डर का माहौल था, लेकिन डर का माहौल भाग गया। पुलिस कानूनी तरीके से करेगा। दे आर द लॉ एनफोर्सिंग अथॉरिटी, दे आर द पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट। पुलिस लोग इंजर्ड होगा और पुलिस मंत्री एसी रूम में बैठ के देखेगा, ये सब दिन होती। पास्ट इज पास्ट, छोड़ दीजिए। अभी गुंडागर्दी बंगाल में खत्म, जीरो टॉलरेंस। मैं ऑन स्पॉट आकर उनको साथ मुलाकात किया, नहीं बुला के बात किया। ये मैसेज जो उपद्रवी है उनको भी ये मैसेज चला जाना चाहिए, ये सरकार आपने कार्रवाई करेगा, ये सरकार देखना है सोचना है में नहीं है। ट्रेन और मॉडर्नाइजेशन, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, लॉजिस्टिक सपोर्ट, ये सब हम लोग विद इन 6 मंथ अब देख लेना, कलकत्ता पुलिस सबसे अच्छा पुलिस बन जाएगा। उनको
Union Minister Piyush Goyal has called for a renewed push to expand Swadeshi commerce, urging faster growth of Indian-made goods and services, both domestically and globally. Speaking in Delhi, he emphasized that India must not be content with being the world's fastest growing economy, but should aim for bigger leaps through innovation and new ideas. Highlighting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of Vikasit Bharat 2047 during Amrit Kal, Goyal said the enthusiasm of India's industry, business community and 140 crore citizens makes him confident that no external force can hold the nation back. He stressed that the collective commitment and innovation will drive India towards its long-term economic and developmental goals.
देशी वाणिज्य बढ़े, देश विदेश में भारत का बना हुआ सामान, भारत से दी हुई सेवाएं और अधिक तेजी से आगे बढ़े। हम संतुष्ट ना हो कि हम विश्व की सबसे तेज गति से आगे बढ़ने वाली अर्थव्यवस्था है, कभी संतुष्ट ना हो और आगे बड़ा छलांग लेने की सोच है। और क्या कर सकते हैं उसके लिए पूरे समय हमें सोचते रहना पड़ेगा, काम करते रहना पड़ेगा, नई चीजों को आगे लेके जाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि विकसित भारत 2047 जो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हम सबको प्रोत्साहित किया है अमृत काल में मेहनत करने के लिए, वो लक्ष्य बड़ा है, पर भारत के उद्योग व्यापार जगत, भारत के लोगों में जो आज उत्साह है, जो आज काम करने की तड़प है और सफलता के लिए जिस प्रकार से पूरा देश 140।
Well, that's all for the Prime Time News. Keep watching CVR English.